2026 Michigan DMV Motorcycle Permit Test 520 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. When riding on a slippery surface, you should not. Option A. Reduce your speed. Option B. Avoid sudden moves. Option C. Use both brakes. Option D. Brake quickly. The correct answer is option D. Brake quickly. Explanation. To safely ride on a slippery surface, you should reduce your speed, avoid making sudden movements, and use both brakes if you need to brake. Question 2. Most crashes happen. Option A. Far from home. Option B. On short trips. Option C. On long rides. Option D. Several hours into the ride. The correct answer is option B. On short trips. Explanation. Most crashes happen on trips that are shorter than 5 miles, just a few minutes after the rider starts out. Question 3. When passing parked vehicles, motorcycle riders should be especially cautious of. Option A. Motorists looking for a place to park. Option B. Cars leaving their parking spaces. Option C. Oncoming traffic. Option D. Noise. The correct answer is option B. Cars leaving their parking spaces. Explanation. When passing parked vehicles, use caution. You may encounter vehicles pulling away from the curb or leaving parking spaces. Question 4. When riding near stopped or slow-moving cars, a motorcyclist should. Option A. Pull over and wait until traffic begins to move. Option B. Ride on the shoulder to get through the area as quickly as possible. Option C. Weave between the cars to get through the area as quickly as possible. Option D. Not weave between the cars. The correct answer is option D. Not weave between the cars. Explanation. Riding between slowed or parked cars can leave you vulnerable to unexpected hazards, such as opening car doors or cars suddenly pulling into traffic. If a hazard arises, you will not have room to safely maneuver. Never travel on the shoulder of a road because other drivers will never expect you to be there. Question 5. On a motorcycle, a horn. Option A is useless. Option B usually cannot be heard by others. Option C can be used to get someone's attention quickly. Option D should not be used. The correct answer is option C, can be used to get someone's attention quickly. Explanation. Your horn can be a useful tool if you need to get someone's attention quickly. However, because a motorcycle's horn is not as loud as a car's, other drivers may not notice that you were sounding your horn. You should never rely only on your horn to deal with a hazard. Question 6. If you cannot avoid a slippery road, you should. Option A. Lean into the slippery section to maintain your balance. Option B. Maintain your speed to improve traction. Option C. Not worry about the road conditions. Option D. Keep your motorcycle upright and proceed as slowly as needed. The correct answer is option D. Keep your motorcycle upright and proceed as slowly as needed. Explanation. It is best to entirely avoid slippery stretches of road. However, if there is no way to avoid such an area, keep your motorcycle upright and proceed as slowly as possible. Question 7. The gearshift lever is operated by. Option A. Your right hand. Option B. Your right foot. Option C. Your left hand. Option D. Your left foot. The correct answer is option D. Your left foot. Explanation. The gearshift lever of a motorcycle is located in front of the left footrest and is operated by the rider's left foot. Question 8. To increase your line of sight when preparing to pass another vehicle on its left, you should. Option A. Ride in the right portion of your lane. Option B. Ride in the left portion of your lane. Option C. Ride in the center portion of your lane. Option D. Try to stand up on your motorcycle. The correct answer is option B. Ride in the left portion of your lane. Explanation. When preparing to pass another vehicle on its left, you should ride in the left portion of your lane. This will increase your line of sight and make you more visible to oncoming traffic. Question 9. Which of the following is not an example of a slippery surface? Option A, a dirt or gravel road. Option B, a strip of oil in the center of a lane. Option C, mud on pavement. Option D, dry pavement. The correct answer is option D, dry pavement. Explanation: a number of surfaces can provide poor traction for tires. Wet pavement, roads covered in loose gravel or sand, muddy, snowy, or icy areas, painted lane markings, oily areas, and metal covers and plates in the road can be more hazardous for a motorcyclist than dry pavement. Question 10. When preparing to pass another vehicle, you should ride in the left portion of your lane because: Option A, it increases your line of sight. Option B, it decreases your line of sight. Option C, it makes it difficult to see beyond the vehicle. Option D, it allows the other driver to speed up. The correct answer is option A. It increases your line of sight. Explanation: when preparing to pass on the left, you should ride in the left portion of your lane, both to increase your line of sight and to make yourself more visible to drivers already in the passing lane. Question 11. The shortest and safest stops are accomplished. Option A, by using only the rear brake. Option B, by using only the front brake. Option C, by allowing the front tire to lock up. Option D, by using both the front and rear brakes. The correct answer is option D, by using both the front and rear brakes. Explanation: the shortest and safest stops are achieved by using both the front and rear brakes in a smooth and progressive manner, without skidding either tire. Question 12. To lessen your chances of being involved in an accident, you should: Option A, try to blend into traffic and not be noticed by other drivers. Option B, not use turn signals unless you are traveling at night. Option C, use your turn signals when changing lanes and making turns. Option D, ride closely to the vehicle ahead of you. The correct answer is option C. Use your turn signals when changing lanes and making turns. Explanation: to reduce the risk of being involved in a crash, ensure that you are visible to others on the road. Communicate your intentions through your turn signals, brake light, and lane position. Maintain an adequate space cushion, scan your path of travel 12 seconds ahead of your vehicle, and be prepared to act if any hazards arise. Question 13. Proper clothing for riding offers all of the following except: Option A, comfort. Option B, protection in a collision. Option C, protection from the cold. Option D, discomfort. The correct answer is option D, discomfort. Explanation: proper clothing for riding can help protect you from injury in the event of a collision. It can also protect against routine hazards and discomforts, such as hot or cold weather. Question 14. When approaching railroad tracks that cross your lane at an angle, it is usually: Option A, safest to ride straight within your lane to cross the tracks. Option B, dangerous to ride straight within your lane to cross the tracks. Option C, not safe to cross tracks on a motorcycle. Option D, safest to cross the tracks by riding on the shoulder of the road. The correct answer is option A, safest to ride straight within your lane to cross the tracks. Explanation: when approaching railroad tracks that cross your lane at an angle, it is best to simply cross the tracks while riding straight within your lane. Turning to cross the tracks at a 90-degree angle could be dangerous because you could end up crossing into another lane of traffic. Question 15. One way to tell if your rear tire has gone flat while riding is if: Option A, there is a hissing noise coming from the rear of the bike. Option B, the back end is jerking from side to side. Option C, you are unable to accelerate. Option D, the rear brake does not work. The correct answer is option B. The back end is jerking from side to side. Explanation: if your rear tire fails, the back of your motorcycle will likely jerk from side to side. It is rare for motorcyclists to actually hear a tire fail. Question 16. A proper lane position can help you do all of the following except: Option A, avoid other drivers' blind spots. Option B, increase your ability to see and be seen. Option C, go faster. Option D, set up for turns. The correct answer is option C, go faster. Explanation: your lane position affects a number of factors that are important to your safety on the road. Among other things, your position should help you increase your ability to see and be seen, avoid other drivers' blind spots, and set you up for any turns you plan to make. Question 17. Which of the following types of footwear is best for a motorcycle operator? Option A, sturdy boots. Option B, tennis shoes. Option C, shoes with loose laces. Option D, sandals. The correct answer is option A, sturdy boots. Explanation: sturdy boots or shoes that are high enough to support the ankles can provide the best protection for motorcyclists. Laced-up boots are best, but high-top boots or heavy shoes are fine. If a motorcyclist wears shoes that have long laces, they should be sure to securely tuck the laces away before riding. Question 18. Riding at night is usually: Option A, easier than riding during the day because you can more easily see the lights of other vehicles. Option B, more difficult than riding during the day because it is harder to see. Option C, not allowed on highways. Option D, less distracting than riding during the day. The correct answer is option B, more difficult than riding during the day because it is harder to see. Explanation: riding safely at night is challenging because it is harder to see and be seen than it is during the day. The absence of normal shadows and light contrasts makes it harder to judge distances. Question 19. When both braking and swerving must be done to avoid an unexpected hazard, a rider should: Option A, perform one action, then the other. Option B, perform both actions at the same time and apply extra braking pressure. Option C, perform both actions at the same time, but mainly focus on swerving. Option D, not perform either action. The correct answer is option A, perform one action, then the other. Explanation: because you need adequate traction to swerve safely, you should not brake and swerve at the same time. Instead, if you approach a hazard that requires you to brake and swerve, you should perform one action and then the other. Question 20. Riding alongside another rider. Option A, allows you to maximize the surface of the road. Option B, should be avoided because it limits your escape routes. Option C, allows you to communicate with one another. Option D, makes it easier for other motorists to pass. The correct answer is option B, should be avoided because it limits your escape routes. Explanation: you should not ride alongside another motorcyclist because doing so will limit both of your possible routes of escape if you encounter a hazard.